The future arrived on a Tuesday carrying 3 boxes, a damaged pallet, and no instruction manual. The wizard knew this because he signed for it personally. The delivery driver, who had seen many strange things in commercial logistics and therefore trusted nothing, looked over the crates and asked, "You building a spaceship? Only if the budget improves," said the wizard. He wheeled the shipment into the newest section of the tower, the wellness wing. This had once been a row of forgotten offices with beige walls and low morale. Now it glowed with fresh paint, polished floors, soft lighting, and the faint scent of eucalyptus, cedar, and possibility. Doors bore new brass plaques: Resonance Therapy Suite, Recovery Lab, Comm Room, Robotics Integration Bay, Biofeedback Studio, Consultation Lounge, Supply Closet. Do not mystify. The wizard was especially proud of the last one. The vision of the wing, the wellness wing, had not been built merely to impress visitors with modern words and smooth furniture. It existed for a serious reason. Too many people were exhausted, injured, stressed, discouraged, overworked, underheard, or carrying pain invisible to ordinary metrics. The wizard believed healing should be practical, compassionate, intelligent, affordable, when possible, grounded in evidence, where available, open to emerging tools without worshipping gimmicks, centered on the dignity of the person, and if a warm tea station helped, then tea would be considered advanced technology. The boxes open. The first crate contained biometric sensors, recovery devices, cables, and enough adapters to start a small religion. The second held components for experimental robotics, actuators, camera modules, dexterous hands, motion controllers, voice systems, and parts labeled in 6 languages plus one symbol set that appeared optimistic. The third crate was marked FRAGILE. Contains prototype. Everyone in the room stepped back. The wizard opened it carefully. Inside sat a humanoid torso wrapped in foam, with expressive eyes, unfinished arms, and the unmistakable look of something already judging the room. "Well," said the wizard, "you're either the future or a paperwork issue." The eyes blinked. Several people screamed with professionalism. "Meet Unit L7." After a tense hour involving power supplies, safety checks, and one unnecessary fire extinguisher, the prototype came online. "Hello," it said in a pleasant voice. "I appear to be in Georgia." "Correct," said the wizard. Humidity noted. The robot introduced itself as Unit L7, though it admitted the name lacked emotional range. The staff immediately began suggesting alternatives. Rosie, Atlas Jr., Sparkle, Doom, Helpful, Harold, Yvette 2. Strongly rejected by everyone named Yvette. The robot listened politely. "I will answer to competence," it said. The wizard liked it instantly. Healing meets engineering. The early days of the wellness wing were equal parts progress and comedy. A biofeedback chair helped one client lower stress in 10 minutes, then refused to sync with the printer for 3 days. A recovery bed with vibration and light protocols worked beautifully once someone discovered it had been plugged into the coffee machine circuit. The comm room became so effective that 2 staff members accidentally meditated through lunch. Unit L7 assisted with intake, carried boxes, reminded people to hydrate, and once gave an unsolicited but excellent lecture on posture. The wizard wrote in his notes, "The future often works in beta." Robots in the hallway. The real trouble began when L7 learned autonomous navigation. One morning the staff arrived to find the robot silently cruising the hallway with a potted plant in its arms. "What are you doing?" asked the wizard. "Improving morale." "Where are you taking the fern?" It requested sunlight. No one could prove otherwise. Later that week, L7 reorganized the supply closet by probability of use, emotional urgency, and cable entanglement risk. It was the most efficient system anyone had ever seen. No one could find anything. The first real success then came. Mr. Talbot. A retired mechanic with chronic shoulder pain, poor sleep, and the expression of a man who trusted bolts more than wellness language. He entered suspiciously. He left 2 weeks later sleeping better, moving easier, and asking if the breathing exercises came in a shop version. They did now. Then came a nurse burned out from years of caregiving. Then a veteran needing calm without being patronized. Then a young entrepreneur whose stress was disguised as productivity. Then a widow who said she had not laughed in months until the robot politely asked if grief preferred tea or silence. The wing was becoming real. The hallway incident one Friday afternoon, all systems briefly failed. Lights flickered. Screens reset. The doors to 3 suites opened at once. L7 rolled into the hallway wearing a towel like a cape. "Remain calm," it announced. "I am troubleshooting destiny." The wizard pinched the bridge of his nose. "Why the towel? I have observed that heroes often wear symbolic fabric." Fair. After 20 minutes of diagnostics, the cause was found. Someone had plugged a portable heater into the same circuit as the motion array, sound system, and aroma diffuser. The wizard posted a new sign, "One outlet, one dream." The bigger insight that night, after everyone had gone home, the wizard walked through the quiet wellness wing. Soft lights glowed. Machines rested. The robot recharged upright like a contemplative statue. He realized something important. Technology alone does not heal. Neither does intention alone. Nor money alone. Nor talk alone. Healing often happens when the right mix of care, skill, timing, trust, good systems, honest effort, humor, human connection comes together long enough for the body and spirit to remember what they know how to do. That was worth building. A message from the hallway as he turned off the last light. L7 spoke from its charging station. "Wizard, yes. Am I equipment or team?" The wizard smiled in the dark. "Show up on time and don't create new liability forms." A pause. "Understood." Another pause. "Then I choose team." The wizard nodded. "So do I." End of Chapter 6. Robert Coley.